Hello guys, welcome back to another Ro-Ghoul video. And as you guys know, I made a video recently talking about the top 5 best Kagunes in Ro-Ghoul. And of course, I put my favorite Kagune there, the Noro, as number 2 because of how good it is, especially with the new revamp. And I would say it was also kind of, I guess, mixed with bias because of course Noro is my favorite Kagune, like I said. And I think a lot of people would also agree Noro being number 2 because of just how OP it is for PvP and farming. And on this video, I'm actually gonna talk about the nerfs that Noro received, which is well deserved, I guess, even though it's kind of sad on my part. And I guess it's still kind of deserved because of just how OP it is. Like, it's pretty much super overpowered in terms of like PvP and farming as well, the Gyakusatsu, because you can literally solo the Gyakusatsu using the new Noro revamp. I'm not sure if there are other Kagunes out there that can also do that. With the new Noro nerfs, I'm not sure if you can still solo the Gyakusatsu. Like, I haven't tried it out, but it actually became kind of difficult for me to fight the Gyakusatsu when I farmed in the public servers. The healing of the skills actually became weaker, and like the basic attack of the slim mode is now limited to 4 and it has a cooldown. It's no longer infinite. So as you guys can see, I can only do 4 basic attacks now. Compared to like when it first released, the revamp, I can do infinite amounts of basic attack, and now it's limited to 4, which I guess it's kind of balanced because of course it's too OP if you can do unlimited auto attacks, or basic attacks rather, when you're doing the Gyakusatsu, so you can get like 100% really easily, or maybe even like 75% above. And yeah, I would say the nerf on Noro is well deserved because, like I keep saying in this video, it's too OP and it has to be toned down a little bit, just a little bit. But I guess Alex made like a very huge nerf to Noro, which I would say it's still deserved even though it's a huge nerf. So some notable nerfs it got was actually the anti-grab the thick mode got. And now when you're in thick mode, you no longer have the anti-grab, which is very good, of course, compared to like before you have an anti-grab when you're just using the thick mode. That is kind of OP in my opinion in terms of like PvP and as well as farming, I guess, because some bosses have grabs in their skills, such as the Kotaro Amon. And yeah, some other things are actually just the hitboxes nerf. So the hitboxes of the skills kind of became smaller. So I guess that's kind of a bad thing because of course it's gonna be a lot more difficult to hit people with your skills, and especially with the healing nerfs of this Noro. Like literally the main part of Noro is the healing factor and like the durability factor as well. You're not really the aggressive type of Kagune or Kakuja if you're using the Noro, compared to like Takizawa where it has a lot of dashes, so it's more on the aggressive side. So yeah, all I can say is Noro is actually weaker now compared to when the revamp first released, and it's a lot more difficult to fight bosses now. But just because it got nerfed doesn't mean it's already that bad. I would say Noro is still quite decent for 100 million price. Like, you can still do a lot of stuff with it. You can farm, you can still PvP, like you can do a whole bunch of stuff with it, even trolling players in the public servers. So I guess 100 million yen for Noro is super worth it, especially it's that cheap, 100 million only for all of those. Like, compared to like getting the Koshi, of course it's around 175 million yen, I'm pretty sure, where you can only do farming with it. And compared to Noro, you actually can farm and do PvPs at the same time, because of course Koshi you need to be like really good at hitting your skills when using the Koshi in PvPs, but for Noro you just have to, spam all your skills. So I guess in my opinion, I would say Noro is still a pretty good Kagune despite the nerfs. Am I gonna change the ranking of Noro in the top 5 best Kagunes in Ro-Ghoul right now? Nope, I won't, because it's still pretty good for 100 million yen. It's still pretty good for PvP. It's still really good for farming. And of course, some personal bias, Noro is my favorite Kagune, and it deserves this revamp and this recognition after a long time. So yeah, that is basically it for the Noro nerfs. And I'm still not sure what focus point build I'm gonna do with this new nerf, because of course I cannot solo the Eto Yoshimura anymore when I have this stat build, 4050 and durability. So I think I'm gonna have to like make my durability about 2500. And of course, it's gonna lower my Kagune, so I think it's gonna be still okay because I'm still gonna be doing a lot of damage regardless. And of course, I have a lot of sustain with my healing, with my skills. So I guess that's going to be like a good build, but I'm not gonna change right now. I'm actually gonna change one of my Kagunes, and I can't decide which one should I change. Should I change my Kakujira or my Kakokong? But right now, I'm thinking of changing Kakujira because I don't really like using it. In fact, I don't think it's even in the top 5 best Kagones. Well, actually, in my opinion, it's not in my top 5 best. I would say it's around like top 8, top 9. Like even Yakumo Omori Kagune is a lot better than Kakujira right now. I know it's a hot take, but yeah, I would say it's a lot better, and especially Eto Yoshimura. But yeah, I'm gonna change my Kakujira right now to like, I think Takizawa is a good pick, or like, yeah, this one is 100 million yen. I would say Takizawa is a lot better right now than Noro. Well, it always has been better than the Noro, but except the one when Noro first got revamped. So yeah, I would say getting Takizawa is still more worth it than the Noro. And I'm also thinking of getting my Tatara back. So like, I pretty much have all my favorite Kagones, which is the Tatara and the Noro, but Takizawa is actually not my favorite. It's actually one of the Kagones that I get annoyed of the most. So I still cannot decide whether I should get Tatara or Takizawa. I'm also thinking about getting Hinami Fueguchi because people have been glazing this Kagune too much. Like, I'm kind of curious how good it is because when I first made a video about the Hinami, I wasn't really sure of its capabilities, so like, I'm kinda down to check it out again. And it's 250 million yen, so I think it's gonna be worth it. I hope it will. Let me know down below if you guys have any suggestions on what Kagune should I get next and maybe make a video on, because I'm really running out of ideas on what video I should make. I'm probably gonna make a top 5 best Quinque soon, but like, I'm still getting data from other people. Well, actually, I haven't even gotten any data from other people, info about that top 5 best Quinques. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know down below what you guys think of the Noro nerfs. Is it deserved? Is it not deserved? If you guys think it's good, let me know your thoughts. But that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. Stay healthy and peace out.